Okay, so today, before we get started, make sure you join our Discord server because eventually we are going to be having our 500 sub giveaway. We are almost at 450. We're like, I guess, halfway at 425-ish, or almost that. I'm only saying half because I'm going by increments of 100. So we're almost at 450, but if you just hang around the Discord server, we might have smaller giveaways in between, and you can join that while waiting for the bigger giveaways. So look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed, and well, join our Discord servers. There are two servers, so make sure you join both of them because I will do giveaways on both. There's no real set pattern for where I will be doing it. It's basically wherever I feel like doing it. So make sure you join both servers, and well, hopefully you can end up winning sometime. Now today we are going to be going over mid game because last time we went over early game. Now there are going to be a few repeats, which I am going to do first. And again, there's no specific order. This is basically my personal list, and it's really up to you to order them because I'm pretty sure we all have different opinions and different ways we enjoy playing the game. So yeah, like for example, our first one, I'm going to say minions again because minions are very important. And if I were to rank it, I'd probably put this as number 1 because, well, you can see when they start spawning, they just fall. They just fall right there. Hoppers pick up items, and I get all the drops. I don't get combat XP, but I do make about 7 to 10 mil a day just from sitting in my AFK pool. So invest in your minions. I won't really say what minions you should have because minion setups is all dependent on the user as well. But if you want a basic setup, then go complete snow minion, full snow minion setup, because they make a very good amount of money. They're very cheap too, about 1 mil each. So it's really cheap. They'll pay themselves off within a few days, which is insane. So yeah, get snow minions if you are on a budget, or if you can go a little higher, then do whatever you feel like. There are better minion setups than snow, but snow is the most budget and most consistent one. So yeah, really up to you. My minion setup is basically tarantulas, AFKing tarantulas. I wouldn't recommend that for mid game, but if you can, then go for it. They're all tier 5, by the way. So if you want to do that, then go for it. So this will be my personal number 1 pick, but you might have your own different opinion because the next one is farming. Now, do I still have the hoe? Okay, I do. Again, farming is just really good because if you make a farm like this, or not even like this, if you have a normal farm, you can literally just still hold 2 buttons and farm effectively. So let's say you do this, then you're done with this row, you just move on to the next row. Let's just pretend this is the next row and just go the opposite direction. Same thing, holding 2 buttons. I just chose to do it like this because it's more, I guess, easy. Since I can just do this, and whenever I can, I'll just fall, and then I can just move on to the next side. So that's just easier for me. This is a 60 plus layer nether wart farm with 2 teleport pads, making it semi AFK, and pretty efficient. It's almost, no, I think it is an infinite farm because nether wart grows insanely fast. So netherworts, sugarcane, I would say carrots as well, are your best choices for mid game and late game also, because these are the best crops. Or if you ever want to, you can make your own cactus farm, your AFK cactus farm. That one will for sure take a lot of time, but if you can make it, then good for you. You'll be making a lot of money off of it. So if you want to spend time making that, go for it. I'm personally not going to do that, but you can. So again, netherworts, carrots, and sugarcane. And as an optional option, I guess, you can do cactus. Because I won't deny it, they make a ton of money if you put in the effort to make a big farm. Now the next one, we'll have to go to mining in the dwarven mines or crystal hollows, depending on what stage of mining you're in. But just mining, like let's say gemstones, they make a ton of money. Now they take time to make, because if you go to gemstones here, I'm just gonna quickly skim through the prices. Now what you're paying attention to is the buy price, because you're gonna be doing as a sell order, and the sell order is the same thing as the buy price. So 12.5, a little over 12.5 mil, a little under 33.5 mil, a little over 11 mil, pretty much 16 mil, almost 14 mil, a little over 8.5 mil, and almost 12 mil. Now that's really, really good. And the only thing bad about it is that it's very grindy. You have to grind a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. I am struggling to get to Heart of the Mountains 5. I believe I'm still 4. Yeah. As you can see, 60k XP. And it's hard for me, especially to me, to find time because school's starting back up and I have to deal with other stuff. I have to deal with school. I have to deal with, well, other personal problems and events. So there's that. So it's hard for me to make some time to just go to the dwarven mines and just go mining. But your main focus is going to be commissions because gemstones are going to be your main source of money down there. So grind out your commissions, get a good drill, get a good armor set, and start mining those gemstones. Now, the next one is pretty much obvious. It's going to be dungeons. Dungeons is pretty much what you have to do if you want to get the best armor in the game, which is either Necron, Storm, what else? You can have the Warden helmet. Basically, whatever class you're playing, you can get the best set of it and become as strong as possible. For me personally, I used to be mage with full Storm and a Hyperion, but I changed to 3/4 Necron, Tarantula helmet, and a Valkyrie. So I just changed to that. I still have to fix up some enchantments and make it a 5-star. So there's still that. But grinding out dungeons can get you a lot of money. For example, let's say you do floor 5s and you drop Shadow, Assassin chess piece. Now let me just look for the cheapest chess piece. And it should just be way up here. Right? Right? Yeah, it's right around here. 24 mil. Let me check that. Oopsies. Okay, chess piece. 24.1 mil. Now this is really good because one, dungeon floor clearing will not take as long as you think. If you have a good team, then it will most likely take maybe 3 minutes per run. You can even go less. So that's really fast. And you'll be gaining catacombs level, you'll be gaining combat XP, pet level XP, or whatever pet you have equipped, class levels. It's just beneficial. And you can get whatever kind of profit you get in between. So a little bonus for doing dungeons. And if you can advance to higher floors for a later game, you can get a giant sword, and selling this 110 million coins. Very, very insane. Insane amount of money you can make from doing dungeons. Sorry about that. I, for some reason, cannot talk. But yeah, doing dungeons, you can potentially make your whole net worth in a day. Because sometimes when grinding floor 7s, which you're probably not going to do mid-game player, but I'm just going to say this. If you can drop a Necron handle in floor 7, you can sell it for almost 1 billion coins. And that will pretty much set you up for pretty much the rest of the game. Because that's a lot of money from one drop. So if you can get the good drops with very good RNG luck with you, then you'll be making a ton of money in dungeons. But again, it's a heavy grind, and you need reliable teammates if you even want to have a chance of getting good drops really fast. So yeah, that's the only downside, aside from it taking a good bit of time, because getting drops could either be really fast, like you can get in like your first 10 floor runs, first 100, or you could just not get anything for the whole day. Very RNG based, but it's very profitable. Now the last one is going to be flipping. This is auction and bazaar flipping. Now bazaar flipping, pretty self-explanatory. You find a cheap item, or you find an item with a decent margin. Like let's say, you know what, let's just use my favorite example. Wait, can we? Okay, right here, perfect. You can buy enchanted spruce for 1,200, I believe. Yeah, 1,200 coins, and resell them for 1,600 almost. And that is actually really good, because every spruce wood you get, like I spent 19.3k, and I can just resell this for 25k. And that is pretty good for only 16 pieces. Now imagine if I actually had that stack, or even like, I don't know, 10 stacks, full inventory. That would be insane. Same thing for fish, which is my personal favorite. You just buy about that much, check the price. Fish, for some reason right now, is actually pretty expensive. Right? Okay, never mind. You can buy 160 fish for 2,100. It fills up really fast, as you can see. And auto-craft it to enchanted fish, enchanted raw fish, and sell it for 300 coin profit. Now this is really good because you can just do this, make a buy order. 71,280, I believe. And just wait it out. Once it's done, have a personal compactor with you, put enchanted raw fish there, and claim your fish. It will autocraft for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And you can just put back that enchanted raw fish as a sell order, and you'll be profiting off of it as well. Now for the auction house, it's hard to point out good flips because things change all the time. But if you want a very, I guess, reliable one, you can do rejuvenate books or any ultimate enchant, because, well, people need these books and they're kind of lazy to craft. So let's say you spend about 40k. Yeah, let's say you spend 40k per book. You need to buy 16 of them. So you'll be spending about 640k. And if you craft it to rejuvenate 5, you can resell it for almost 900,000 coins, which is pretty much 200 to 300k coin profit for very little effort. You're just buying books, crafting them to their highest level, and reselling them. That's all you're doing. You can do the same thing for something like Ultimate Wise, because if you buy a book for let's see, 190k. I haven't actually seen Ultimate Wise in a while. Okay, 3 mil. How much is a 5? 3.7. You're gonna be making a 700 coin profit. That is insane. And that's if you buy the books at pretty much 190k range. I'm pretty sure you can do 200k. Let me check that for you. 200k times 16. Yeah, you can definitely do 200k per book as well. So, yeah. Now, that is my personal top 5 for mid game. Let me know if this helped you, and be sure to subscribe because giveaways will happen if we reach a certain subscriber goal that I make for myself. And, well, be sure to join our Discord server, and we'll see you next time.